see, but this first half should be interesting if you caught any of our earlier match. And the sky is starting to cloud over. Weather is changing, but it is a very strong 20 to 25 mile per hour wind, which will be at the back of Real, Colorado to start here today. Colorado, as we are underway, will look to go forward. Crossfire is still kind of getting set, but it'll be Real, Colorado with the opportunity to attack first as Ali Zaire has her pass. Actually, that was Mickey Minnis. But they will get possession again as Honstein is on the ball. Starting lineups, as we mentioned, Lily Ronsley in goal for Colorado, Mia Alberry, Ali Zaire, Mickey Minnis, and Jade Gozer is your back line. Mesa Walters, Aaron Honstein are your midfielders. And right now an opportunity along with Carolyn Noonan. Noonan just stepped in on the defense as Crossfire on the far side, left foot cross. It is blocked there as it rolls towards the corner by Gozer. It'll be a throw in for Crossfire. To finish up the starting lineup up top for Real Colorado is Larissa Hamblin, Grace Armstrong, and Elliot Edwards. For Crossfire in goal, Nerea Adorzola. She likes to go by Ned, so we'll have that a couple times. As this ball in the area still, Colorado will head it out. Free kick now goes for Real Colorado. Along the back line, Natalie Dobbs, Shay Adams, Brittany Weedman, and Rose Young. The midfielders, Taylor Nielsen, Katie Duong, and Hanley Corder. Up front will be Malika Tomar, Claire Deedy, and Sophie Hurst. Dropped in. Good 1-2, but it's played out on a defense by Shay Adams. Back across. There's Zaire. Looking on the switch over the fence, and it will be throw in for Crossfire Premier. Ball is underneath the stands over there, so we'll need to get another ball. Far side, throw in, taken by Natalie Dobb. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Ronsley sends it up the field again. We should see balls carry quite substantially, and it's going to carry all the way back to the goalkeeper, Ned. Does seem unusual to be calling the young lady Ned, but that's what she likes to go by. Nerea Arizola. It's a great nickname, actually. Love it. This one sent up the field. Crossfire brings it down. Katie Duong. It'll be a throw in. Again, it'll be Dobb. Played towards the corner. Intercepted there by Sophie Hurst. Hurst has it taken away, but it will come back into Taylor Nielsen. And now Haley Corder for Crossfire. They'll go out wide. It's Tomar. Tomar across, off the chest. First touch behind the defense. It's recovered. Second ball on the cross. Deflected out. No, it's a goal. Crossfire has the first goal of the game on a good finish and an opportunity from Katie Duong, it appeared. Ball was cleared out, and there is Duong on the left foot, able to go. The hand on it by Ronsley, but can't keep it out of the back of the net, and Crossfire has a 1-0 lead on the goal by Duong. So Colorado finds themselves trailing here early on. They do have possession. Good movement from Crossfire, that captain today, Taylor Nielsen. That's across. Now it's Nielsen, played out wide. Here's Hurst. Hurst, well defended by Colorado, as it's Mickey Menace, and she brings it up the field. She'll go a little far under pressure from Rose Young, and it'll be a Crossfire throw. I mentioned the captain for Crossfire. Captain for Real Colorado is Ali Zaire. Not only Sophie Smith is missing from Colorado off the national team, we mentioned a couple players, also Jalen Howe. Both those young ladies went the complete match last night for the United States under-20s in their 3-3 draw with England. United States will face Finland tomorrow evening at 6:30 here at the Nike International Friendlies, which of course runs in concurrence with the U.S. Soccer Development Academy Girls Winter Showcase. Bad ball there, turned over, but able to get back by Menace. Duong. On the far side, Colorado is Gozer. Looking for Edwards, Elliot Edwards. Duong up the middle. The wind's going to hold it up. Played back to the goalkeeper Ronsley, who drives it up the field. Headed away by defense. That's Weedman. Shea Adams giving chase for Crossfire. And a race with Grace Armstrong, but the winner's the sideline. The throw in will go Crossfire's way. Crossfire working up the field, taken by Colorado. They'll look to get it in. On the far side, holding on to it is Holstein. Holstein dispossessed. But the through ball is taken as Quarter looking forward. It'll be Armstrong. Armstrong cutting across. They're going to go, they'll leave it. Now continuing on the run from the back, will continue play on, as it's Mia Alberry from her left back position. Coming away on the far side, but it will be turned over. Real Colorado going forward. Slotted through, and that's going to carry all the way over the line. Goal kick. 5th minute goal by Katie Duong for Crossfire Premier has given them the lead. We mentioned Crossfire in their 3-1 victory in their match yesterday. Real Colorado had a 1-1 draw against NTH Top Hat. That one read well by Rose Young. She'll earn the throw for Crossfire. Young into the box, headed away by Menace. Young will use her goalkeeper. Ned. Long ball, no target person for Crossfire. Menace will have it now. She's working with Alberry. Good pressure from Crossfire, but able to find the open person. Does skip past her. And it's Tomar. Up for Duong. Duong, a couple of players on, trying to turn. Able to go through one, but doesn't go out, and it finally does cross over the line for the goal kick. Just past the 10-minute mark here, 1-0. Crossfire Premier leads Real Colorado. Very prescient of the Crossfire coaching staff, key players. They got Katie Duong. She's the goal scorer. Here is an opportunity now. Sent back Real Colorado. Crossfire, the loose ball. And it'll be a throw in. Taylor Nielsen earns that for Crossfire. Crossfire Premier out of the Redmond, Washington area in the Northwest. Ricochets. Menace under pressure. She'll find the open Noonan. Good movement here. Opportunity now as Larissa Hamblin comes up the field. She'll get it back. Oliver, it's taken away. Off the unto with Edwards, who hustles it back. Now Alberry under pressure from Hurst. Hurst will get it. Duong gets it back. A little room to turn. Nielsen. Towards the corner for Hurst. Hurst will put it across. One on the back by Gozer, and she'll put it over the line for a goal, or for a throw-in, excuse me. Colorado able to clear their third. Edwards tied up with the defender. Say the throw will go Colorado's way. Brought down by Edwards. Now Alberry. Looking out as Mazo Walters plays it towards the corner. Able to get it across. Walters on that near post run. Now it's on the back post. Chance now headed in, and Walters, who is offside. Walters offside of that last opportunity as Hamlin got the ball across. So a good opportunity for Colorado. Can't get a shot on net, and the ball back across. Walters is offside. Not on this opportunity. She just missed that one, but as the ball came back across here, it was played in, not on goal, and there is Walters, who is offside. Up the field, giving chase. As Shea Adams clears it off of Edwards. Attacking Gozer on the far side. Slots it up. It's going to run. It's going to run too far for Edwards. Crossfire will take the goal kick quickly. Play it out short, and that long ball for Tomar is out. Back to the goalkeeper, driven out by Ronsley. Numerous players for both teams unavailable today, whether it be injury or disqualification or national team duties. Tucked back inside and sent back up the field. Towards the corner. Running into it is Honstein. Honstein. Little touch too far. Picked up by Ned. A young mishit results in a throw. Look at the free kick here for Colorado as Grace Armstrong came in. Clipped up by the defender. It's actually Natalie Daub with her. Adams and Weedman done a good job in the back and the middle so far. It will be taken by Mickey Minnis. Actually, she'll step over it. We'll send her as one of the center backs. Will target as Taylor Nielsen drives it up. It's going to carry too far. Ned will grab it. Colorado. Wind advantage here in the first half. Do trail 1-0 here against Crossfire. A couple of the top teams in the country. It's Crossfire unbeaten, untied. Victory yesterday 3-1 in their U.S. Soccer Development Academy Winter Showcase matchup. Ronsley back up the field, flipped on, good touch. But it's taken by Duong. Underneath the foot of Claire Dini. Pressure from Didi as they send it forward. Headed back to safety, Weedman. Adams over the top. Headed away from the 18. Now it's sent upfield by Minnis. Second ball by Young. There's no black shirts on the far side. Tomar will run after it. Throw in at midfield. Katie Duong goal in the 5th minute as we are into the 21st now. That ball bounced over as well. They'll roll another one across the field. Duong towards the back post, looking for Hurst. Hurst pulls it back. Great ball in there. Now it's Didi. It's underneath the foot. She's able to keep possession. Sends it out wide. Blocked by Tomar, and a chance up the field. Good opportunity there for Crossfire. Not able to add to their 1-goal lead. You can see the ball back across, but it was this ball that was fantastic. Sent in, and unfortunate there is that deflection. Didi tried to take it out of the air first time and couldn't connect. Near side, it's Hamblin. The target that time as Edwards can't get out. Walters in on the tackle. Crossfire resets. Ned. Possession, Dini. She goes back to Young. Duong plays it wide. Daub. Right foot blocked on the cross. It's still free. Touch inside, back 1-2. Good tackle by Menace in the back just before Nielsen could get a shot. Opportunity now for Colorado as they counter. But Crossfire, good job of getting bodies behind the ball. Colorado Honstein out wide. Now it's Armstrong. Armstrong with the overlapping Gozer. Gozer goes down. We'll say it was no foul, but it will be a corner kick on the tackle. You can see Gozer would have been outside the area, and boy, oh boy. It is a corner kick, but I don't know if Crossfire ever got a foot on it. So the corner opportunity. Edwards will take this. In swinger. Over everyone. It's still free, now cleared out. Back in, attempted to, second ball. It's going to go into the area. Ned able to pick it up. Wynn really playing havoc with goalkeepers. We saw that in the earlier game today. Now a chance. Back across, and Colorado can't get to it. Ned will send this out. Kept in. Moved up the field. Here's Menace. Up over the top. Apologize for the technical difficulties, but welcome back here as we're in the 27th minute. Crossfire in black and red lead Real Colorado 1-0. First half action of the second featured game. Technical difficulties as the weather starting to change here in the Lakewood Ranch area, Premier Sports Campus. Duong dispossessed. Opportunity now as Colorado looks to switch the field via Caroline Noonan. Noonan uses her back line. Gozer. Bad pass by Hohenstein. Tackle out Gozer. It'll be a throw in here for Crossfire. Nice 1-2. As Armstrong able to get up the field and will earn a throw for Colorado. It was a 5th minute goal by Katie Duong. It's the difference in this one right now. We talked about the matchup here a lot, with Crossfire being 11-0 on the year. Already winning their first game yesterday. Part of the U.S. Soccer Development Academy Winter Showcase here for the girls. The inaugural Winter Showcase is the Girls Development Academy, created just in September. A lot of great talent we've already seen out here. Something we're building for the future, and they run this in concurrence with the Nike International Friendlies. And on this shot, though, by Hohenstein, she'll clear the crossbar. Saw the opportunity, and from 18 out, couldn't get it on goal. Good look at Ned, goalkeeper for Crossfire. Nerea Aderzola, but she likes Ned, so there you go. This one played out. Colorado with possession. Alberry up to Hamblin. Hamblin will switch it over via Noonan all the way over Gozer. That one's out for Armstrong, so Crossfire. There's Nielsen. Nielsen sliding it up. Duong able to get it. Didi helps her out. Now it's back up to Duong. Tomar on the tackle. Duong crossing on the header over the crossbar. That was Sophie Hurst waiting in front of the net, and her header goes over. Half hour has been played of this 90. Continuing on, Colorado, they'll just continue the long goal kick, and now headed wide by Weedman, and Young will have to clear it out. It'll be a throw in here for Colorado. Edwards down for Alberry. Now it's Colorado still possessing the ball. Keep away in the back for Crossfire. Out to Duong. Good turn by Hurst. Hurst leaving it for Quarter, but a little behind her, so Quarter with a touch there. Duong on the tackle. Quarter will be whistled for the foul. Tied up with Misa Walters. Crossfire able to come away with the loose ball, although it will roll just behind Hurst. Young can't keep it in. Throw in will go Colorado's way. That should be up in the stands almost to me. And eventually the volleyball, we'll see it settle into the stands here as Crossfire has another throw. Rose Young to take it. Play towards the corner. Duong. And Colorado whistled for the foul behind the play. Hohenstein. It'll be Brittany Weedman to send this one up. Line held at the 18. Weedman drives it up field, near side, headed away by Colorado. A little space for Young. Hurst drops it in. Duong and Didi settle it, and it is Duong down to the line. We'll look to get it in with the right foot. She does. It's on the near post. It bounces to the goalkeeper, Ronsley, before anyone can get in and hit in front of her. Flipped on. Now foot race. Offside, though, is the call. So Ned didn't want to make any mistakes. He was outside the area, so she played it out, but offside flag had been raised as Armstrong Couldn't get there. Now Crossfire as we pass the 35-minute mark. Weathered the storm, so to speak. We do have big storms coming in tonight. Thus the 20, 25 mile per hour winds that are currently at the back of Colorado. Crossfire driving it low, taken by Alberry. Holstein. Again, Holstein still on it. Noonan. Alberry, and now a little bit of space for Ali Zaire. Zaire's pass though offline. Duong. And Nielsen. Nielsen up for Hurst. All teams turning it over in the midfield last couple times. Ronsley up the field. Little shove in the back, play on. Holstein will fall to Colorado. Duong able to get to it first. Hurst. Out wide, Duong. Duong marked by Minnis. Duong able to go left foot, back post, headed away by Gozer. Headed back in. Now Colorado able to clear. The third big Crossfire sets up the attack again. Left foot, although a nice fake, but now they can get the left foot. Held in by Hurst. Back over. It's cleared out. Now it's still free. Colorado able to send it up. Holstein. A lot of grouping together by Colorado at that point. A little too close, no width. I'll turn it over. Rose Young up the call, up the street, up the line. One of those things. I was going to say Real Colorado, the opponent here today. And a battle of two of the premier, no pun intended with it being Crossfire premier, but two of the top teams here in the U.S. Soccer Development Academy girls. Unbeaten, untied, Crossfire in black. A tackle made by Holstein there. Get whistled for the foul. Crossfire, as we mentioned, unbeaten, untied. Real Colorado unbeaten. Do have 2 ties on their record. But Real Colorado missing a couple of their key players due to the women's national team under 20s. Sophie Smith, as we pointed out, the goal scorer. Jalen Howe, the defensive midfielder. It's taken by Minnis for Colorado. Mickey Minnis has help. Alberry. Again up to Hamblin. Hamblin has 2 on her, but she will get the throw. It's good to see the earlier game, which we saw the 16, 17-year-olds, the 18, 19-year-olds. You can see the growth there at that point. As that ball went out, you saw both teams, Crossfire and Real Colorado, asking for the throw, saying it was off them. You see the appeal. You always put the decision upon the referee. In the earlier game, it's a learning growth here as they get that point. This son sent in the box. It's cleared out. Crossfire will get to the second ball. Hurst has a lot of space. Behind the ball well is Colorado. So 4v5 as they tend to go forward now. Dropped in, Didi from distance. We'll see if the ball, the wind really held it up, but it still goes over the crossbar. 40 minutes past. But you can see the growth as far as the appeals, appealing for the calls. We saw a penalty kick awarded in the earlier game, which was really about right on the line, maybe, I think, just outside line, 18.5 yards. But no one at all said that ball, the kick was outside. There was no asking of the official. Probably would have been a penalty kick awarded anyway, but you have to make those claims. You have to let them know. You have to let the refs know, because that way maybe the next call goes your way. If you think that if you get them doubt into their mind, then perhaps you get something. So little learning curve there, but it is good to see the distance of just the 2 years of what that is, and that's what Development Academy is about. You let the players understand the finer parts of the game, as a free kick will be Real Colorado. To understand the appeal, it's a long way. Never be disrespectful to the referee, but certainly make him always wondering if they got it right. But always respectful. Long ball to be played in. Mickey Menace will send it up. Comes inside the 18, flipped on onto the back post. Second ball up, it's Hamlin. Now it's going to drop. Still free, 6 yards out. It's cleared out by Crossfire. Colorado will run it down, and it will be whistled for the foul. You see the opportunity throughout a loose ball into the box, and it was Real Colorado just not able to finding the end of it, as Crossfire will have the free kick. There's the foul that came back out. You can see Honstein a little late on the challenge. Been involved in numerous tackles. We'll see how many more might be allowed before anything is issued here, as Crossfire looking to go forward. Dede back into the captain, Nielsen, Adams, and Weedman along the back. Weedman looking to go forward. Got Young, who's overlapping. 2v1 on Menace. Menace does a good job. Had Dede inside, but Menace had to guard them both. She ended up sending it out, allowing the defense to recover. Throw in, Crossfire. All the way across. Second ball back out to Young. Young to Hurst. Tackled away by a Menace, and it will be a corner kick. You know, can probably hear the wind through my microphone as I get out the safety of the press box. Behind the press box and tucked outside, it will be an opportunity here for Crossfire. Duong on the corner all the way. It's going to go past everyone. It's going to be a race to get to the far side. Does carry out almost all the way to midfield off this corner. Crossfire throw. Final seconds of the first half, waiting on stoppage time, but if there is any. Throw in will go Real Colorado's way. Gozer. And there will be no stoppage time. 45 minutes in the book, and it was a 5th-minute goal by Katie Duong that has given Crossfire the lead. We'll see how the second half is affected by the wind. We're getting a little overcast skies. Should get this one in here, but we got second half action coming up. It is Crossfire Premier leading Real Colorado 1-0 here at the U.S. Soccer Development Academy Girls Winter Showcase. Underway here in the second half between Crossfire Premier and Real Colorado. Crossfire will make a substitution as Helena Riesling will come in for Hanley Quarter. Really only 3 subs available for Crossfire today. They'll have the wind at their back. Ball on the ground, Crossfire towards the 12. It's sent out by Real Colorado. Colorado not making any subs through the first as we start the second half. Chance to turn. It's Hurst out wide and now sent back across. The header in. Tomar, what a save by the goalkeeper. Ronsley down to her left, and a great opportunity as Tomar got ahead on that one on the ball delivered in. But it was a great fingertip save by Lily Ronsley. And Crossfire driven, and again this header straight up. You can see the wind really affecting it. Now it's taken and played into space, cleared out by Colorado. Run down on the near side. Nielsen sends it back in. Noonan will go out wide. All those balls delivered in by the substitute, Helena Riesling, making her presence known as we start this half. Gozer. Correction, look at that. Duong, and this one sent in by Riesling. It's going to deflect, and it will curl back into Ronsley. Ali Zaire. Throw in will go. Interesting place on the captain's armband we see worn by Taylor Nielsen. She's put that top of her sock. Didn't like it so much on the sleeve. Don't think I've ever seen that. Up the field. Edwards holding. Now it's sent back across as Noonan. They'll use in the back. Menace turned over in the middle. Coming at the goal. It's Hurst. Hurst on the left foot strike, and it will go underneath the goalkeeper. See if they say a corner kick. They do say she got the touch. May have been going wide anyway. Here's Hurst. You can see it. Probably kept enough off of it. It may have been into that post. Probably a nice save there by Ronsley. This will be Hurst taken in short. Now a nice little 1-2, but it's read well by Colorado. They'll go up the field. Chance now here as Gozer into a lot of space. Gozer wants to try and slide it through that ball after the great run. Not a good finish on it. Up over the top towards the corner for Tomar. Wind will win that. It'll be a throw in off the flag. Gozer. And it will be a throw in for Colorado. Again, the wind will carry that. And again, Colorado a throw deep in their own end. Gozer up the line. Skips in, Crossfire. Brings it inside. Didi will switch it. It will go off the backside of Riesling. Riesling will chase it down. Played out near sideline. Grace Armstrong. Armstrong around the defender. Into Edwards, make that Honstein. Honstein. Back to Menace. Menace dribbling forward. That pass by Edwards behind her teammate, cleared out by Crossfire, run down by Zaire. Colorado. Up, it will skip over the foot of Hamlin. As Natalie Daub plays it back to Ned. She'll try and switch the field. It will roll out. Should be a opportunity for Colorado in the offensive third. But Crossfire recovers on the defense. It's touched in by Hurst. Now over the top. Here's Tomar. Tomar. Gozer behind her. Tomar has no one in the box, and the cross does go right into Ronsley. Headed back into the middle. Menace for Colorado. Still Crossfire leading as we hit 54 minutes. Two-thirds. %60 of the way done here. One nothing. Crossfire leads Colorado. A 5th-minute goal by Duong. The tackle by Crossfire in the corner as Gozer was running into it. Be the free kick for Colorado. Player down right now is Natalie Daub. Gozer up the line. Well kept in by the captain, now driven into the box. Nielsen's ball headed away by Colorado. Second ball, now room to move outside the area. Wynn's going to hold it up, headed back into play by Adams. Adams marking Holstein. Weedman. Throw for Colorado. Looks like Crossfire will be set to make a substitution. As Mackenzie Floyd will be coming on, but right now it's Crossfire sliding it through. Tomar, top of the area. Colorado, good defensive recovery, sends it out. And with that ball out of bounds, we should have the substitution. We do. Coming off, Claire Deedy and Mackenzie Floyd on. Daub. That will deflect off and will be a goal kick here for Colorado. 1-0 Crossfire leads. Ronsley up the field. It's Edwards. Taken now by Crossfire. Trying to slot through. It's going to go just past the foot of Hurst. Alberry tied up with Riesling. Be played out to Riesling. Down to the line, able to keep it in, cuts it back. From about 8 out, it's Colorado there first, clears it away. Alberry up the field. Colorado free kick. Space found on the near side. Red ball by Gozer. Gozer will poke it into space. Crossfire goes back to their goalkeeper, Ned. Nice Well played together with Weedman and Ned. Now up the field. It's going to roll into the area. Ronsley will utilize her feet, utilize some space. Menace. Duong. Riesling. Menace is the only one there. Menace. Real Colorado set to make a couple of subs. We'll set the free kick up here at Crossfire. Looking to drive it up into the area. Wind at their back. Line held about the 18. It's going to come down about the penalty spot. Challenge won by Colorado. It's still second ball. Now it's shot across. Off the inside of the post. It's a goal. Crossfire on the long ball. Able to finish it. And they take the 2-0 lead. See the header won by Tomar. And on that finish on the back post, trying to see who got on the end of it. Initial thought it may have been Shea Adams, or maybe no. We'll see. See if we can get clarification on who got that one. Colorado made their 2 subs. Still didn't get the goal scorer. Hope to get that to you here shortly. So Edwards is out for Archuleta. That we have. Looking up the field. Zaire. We told it was Elena Reichling who got the goal, the substitute at the half. So Reichling makes it 2-0 Crossfire. Tripped up as Gozer goes down. Also on, other than Archuleta, is Maddie Duran. Seeing who she came on for. See Walter still in. It's like may have been for Holmstein. one deflects down. Honstein is off for Maddie Duran. Maddie has that in. Looking up top. That's Armstrong. Plays it into space. Archuleta looking for help. One-on-one with the defender. Now Cross, and it was intercepted by Crossfire with a 2-0 lead. A strong header by Gozer. Slotted. Well played there on the defense by Alberry. Hamlin for Colorado. Now it's played skyward. Hamlin wins the header. It's going to come to Duong though. Riesling on the cross now, but she has the goal. Good tackle by Gozer. Be Rose Young to take this throw. Gozer again wins that. Hamlin able to skirt the defender, tries to go over the top. It's a race here. Daub and Archuleta. Daub will win the throw. Gozer wins that. Tomar. Throw in for Crossfire. Another throw. Throw in, go Colorado's way. Out of deflect off Colorado, be a corner kick. Short corner kick, Crossfire. Onto the right foot, taken into the box, punched away by the goalkeeper, Ronsley. Another opportunity sent in, Nielsen, back post, over everyone, will be goal kick. And Crossfire make that. Colorado will make their substitution. Mesa Walters is subbed for Shea Jones. And between the injuries and the national team call-ups, it appears that might be it for the bench today for Colorado. Crossfire seems to be utilized their subs as well. Might have the other goalie, but not today. This one sent across the field off the referee. Colorado, who is trailing 2-0 as we see 70 minutes about to strike on the clock. 20 minutes to play plus stoppage time, but again, 2-goal deficit, and just as much as anything here, it's been possession by Crossfire, helped aided by the wind here in the second half, as 70% of the play has occurred, maybe even 80% has occurred on the screen on the left for your viewing, the end you see now. See, I think only thing you can check in the background there, and not now, is the other goal. You can see actually the players' hairs and shorts going in the wind. That one will go over the line, be a goal kick. Corner flags a little bit there as well. Flip back in towards the middle. Crossfire. Played in to the feet. Tomar, now it's sent out by Colorado. They'll let Natalie Dobb come up to take this throw. Flipped on, continued on. Tomar back into the area. Tomar strikes. It's blocked by Gozer. Chance across and from distance, and it will bounce up, but the opportunity taken by Mackenzie Floyd. Zare. Crossfire again with possession. Well read, well recovered. Archuleta making her way back, and now Colorado will look for Archuleta on the switch. She's got a little space in front of her, a little room. The runner coming up on the outside is Zare, but looking the other way, and Crossfire will take it away. Free at the top of the 18. Colorado first one to it. They get it out. Jones just on the game. A chance to run at the defense. She'll slide it across into Armstrong. Armstrong. It's a 3v4 for Colorado. No help behind them coming either. You have a couple defenders, but the 1-2, Archuleta and Armstrong, taken by Crossfire. over the top. Will roll back to the goalkeeper. We'll see Crossfire. Emma Rollator. Rollator will be coming on. There, up, flipped on, Armstrong at her feet. Archuleta can't get it past. Second ball though, Hamlin. Tomar will come off for Crossfire. So Emma Rollator is on now. Crossfire leads 2-0. Jones, a little too far in front of her, will lose it. Noonan. It's going to carry all the way back to the goalkeeper, Ronsley. Under pressure, Ronsley sends it forward. It's Rollator. Rollator down to the line, looking. Miss hit on the cross, will be a goal kick. Crossfire keeping it across the back as we strike 79 minutes. They lead 2-0. Colorado steps inside, looking to slide it through. Over the top. Race here, Ronsley's outside of her area. She'll play it out. It gets to Menace. Busy day today for U.S. Soccer Development Academy. Girls Winter Showcase, as will be tomorrow. These two teams played back-to-back. This is game 2 of their 3 games. They'll have their third one Sunday morning. That'll conclude for them. Of course, the Winter Showcase run in concurrence with the Nike International Friendlies, the under-20 women's national team, and there are a couple members on this Real Colorado team in white today that are not available for their club team because they are playing as part of the under-20 national team. Both Sophie Smith and Jalen Howe. They do trail 2-0 here. Crossfire Academy, or Premier, Crossfire Premier, is an unbeaten team, untied team coming into this. They're 11-0, looking to go 12-0, and they look to be in good shape. A 2-0 lead, 10 minutes remaining, and they've controlled play for the most part, and particularly with a 20 to 25 mile per hour wind at their back, even more difficult for Colorado. But Colorado unbeaten themselves, 9-0-2 on the year, so can't write it off just yet. Just tough match when you are going against perhaps the top seeded team in the country. On that tackle by Young, Jones still up. Colorado better possession the last 5 or 6 minutes. I say that, and well, they will have a foul in their favor. Do they opt to send bodies into the box and feed it in? This is about 35 yards off the end, off the line. Not at a good angle, so something to be fed into it. But the winds, we would anticipate holding up, although they've done a pretty good job of driving these balls across. Duran played in. It does look to be flipped on, but it's not. Crossfire sends it up the field. Played back up, flipped on, second ball. Menace. As it is, someone will have the blemish on their record, something they haven't had yet this year. Still, we had the 2 draws for Colorado. They trail, but they have no losses, so if it holds, they will receive a loss. If somehow they can get a couple of goals, Crossfire will have their first non-win of the year. Their Crossfire Premier is 11-0 and 0 on the season. This one sent up the field, blocked down by Gozer. Deflects off, a hustling Hamblin, throw in. Flipped on by Jones. Gozer. Down the wing. It's Hurst. Hurst around the defender. Hurst at the goalkeeper. Shoots, save. Ronsley goes down. It'll be a corner kick. Ronsley had to go to her right, but Lily Ronzi made a couple of nice saves in this one. And does another one too, is near post is the target on that opportunity for Sophie Hurst. So another corner kick here for Crossfire Premier. In swinging corner kick. All the way, back post. Headed away, now cleared out. Back across, shot near post, just missed. Played short. Now sent up the field. Shea Jones. Jones running into the empty space in the corner. Jones at the defender, tries to go around next one, and it's defended. However, it's taken away. Colorado drives it back. Noonan and Menace. Menace with a little space. Back to her. And Menace again. Noonan. Driven up to the forward, cleared away. It's a race, Gozer. And Gozer is tripped up. You can see Hurst on that, Gozer inside. Hurst trying to cut inside. Not really sure how that wasn't a foul on Crossfire, but it is a goal kick. Gozer up the field. All the way back to Ned. First time's it back up the field. The deflection, the Crossfire throw. Final 2 minutes in stoppage time. Crossfire appears to be on their way to 12-0. Have another throw. Well read there by Rose Young on the far side. She'll slide it down. Maybe it's just 1 minute of stoppage time. I saw a 0 and a 1, but we have not yet hit 90 on the clock, but I would expect to see 1 minute. Over the top. All the way out, Ned off her line, clears it out. It's going to go long, and it's Hurst. Hurst running towards the corner. Tonsley in a case is Lily Ronsley able to get to it first. Injured player behind the ball is Menace. Hensley holding her knee, Menace is. We do have 1 minute. We are in stoppage time, and in this minute, Menace needs to get attention. A little bit of discomfort is the young lady. Menace is up. Not able to put a lot of weight on that knee right now. Actually not putting any, being carried off. So it'll be seconds remaining. We're into stoppage time. Menace needing assistance off the field. Throw in will go Crossfire's way. Colorado out of subs, so they'll play short here in this stoppage time. Sent across by Young. Up the field. Driven down. Could it be one chance for Colorado? On the far side, it's Hamlin. Hamlin has two defenders to go at. Can they get on the board before this one finishes? Hamlin is taken off, and as it's sent back up towards midfield, Crossfire gets it. Possession onto the near side. Daub up the field. It's Rolleder. Rolleder cuts it back. She's going to go back post. The header, it's flipped on. Now cleared out. Far side. One more ball into the box perhaps. Down to the line. Pulled back over the far post that will go out for a goal kick as it goes over the line. It's one, and that was 4 minutes ago. Of course, we did have the injured player. Sent up the field. Jones off of her. It'll be a throw in here for Crossfire. If I had something in the oven a minute ago, it would be well burnt by now. 1 minute of stoppage time has turned into 6. Dropped in short. Now it's off a Crossfire. Be a Colorado throw. Down the line, headed out by Crossfire. And we saw the 1 and the 0. Maybe it was 10-minute stoppage time. I don't know. There's one short. Looking to go forward. One last chance maybe for Colorado. Deflected it out. Good defensive job, and that is the final whistle. Crossfire on strength of a goal in each half. Our victors tonight, 2-0 here in U.S. Soccer Development Academy Winter Showcase under 18-19 girls. Crossfire unbeaten, 12-0. Tomorrow we will have the Nike International Friendlies. Coverage at 3:30. It'll be first game will be England and Brazil. The United States will face Finland, and that, and of course the concurrence of the Winter Showcase as well as the Nike International Friendlies, and all part of U.S. Soccer Development Academy. More action going on. You can always check out all the scores, ussoccerda.com, and see how your teams have been going on. We'll have a couple more for you on Sunday, but again, the final here, Crossfire Premier beats Real Colorado 2-0.